Welcome to BhaaviTaram Business Legacy for the Future. Today we are talking about exciting health category media. Right? Nowadays, everybody talking about this. The topic I am going to talk is about fasting. Right? So let's share the presentation and see what is fasting and why it is important, things like that. So what I'm saying is fasting is good for you. Okay, I would like to pause here for a second or two. What's your guess? Is fasting is good for you. What's your guess? Before we get into the details, a disclaimer: views or suggestions presented in this video is not a professional advice. Use it at your own discretion, using to adopt these tips or seek an advanced expert help. Who are we? BhaaviTaram video channel, and for wellness living, our goal is to help and show not just 1 million people by 31st December 2024. So, this fasting works. First things first. If you take any religion, I put few of them here, right? So, any religion, whether it is Hindu, Christian, Muslim, Islam, Jewish, like many other religions around the world. If you take it, pretty much every religion, there is a reference for the fast, right? So there is a reference for it. So I'll talk a little bit more on Hinduism because my background is that I have a little bit more knowledge on it. So if you see Vedas, they have a reference. They talk about fasting. Langanam Paramaushadam. Fasting is the best medicine, or important, one of the important medicine. What Vedas says, right? And also, if you see Bhagavad Gita, another very most admired and talked and followed by Hindus, Bhagavad Gita. In that also, it says, "Hey, make your tummy, right, the digestion, the gut, they are into 4 different parts. Because eat 2 parts of the food, 1 part of water, drink of course after your food, then put another part, the 4th part, empty, right? Even they are saying that, hey, don't eat too much." And also they talked about fasting too, right? So what does it mean? I'm sure fasting should be good enough, right? So it's good. It is there in every scriptures, every religion. Most people follow it. And okay, some of the benefits of fasting. There are lots of benefits, numerous. I just put few here. It helps you in increasing your metabolism, helps you in weight management. I believe almost 2/3 people are obese or overweight, and most of the challenges of health problems are coming because of the weight management, right? Overweight rather than underweight. Then suppose blood level, blood sugar level, we'll talk a little bit about that along the way. And suppose your gut health, suppose your heart health, it prevents many other diseases like the cancer and other things. Helps you aging. You can be younger and healthier for a long time. Aids in brain health, right? We're talking about Alzheimer's and all, right? And also helps in reduce anxiety, stress, many things, right? So these are some of the benefits. So is these benefits are good because of fasting? I bet you like it and you want to have this, right? Yes. After discussing all of that, we are saying, yes, fasting is good and you need it too. Yes, we need it. Every person needs it. In fact, if you have a developed certain system and start following it, keep following. The reason I'm saying is I was doing very good for over 2 years. And later, I wanted to do some kind of experiment or do research on myself. And for a few months, I am doing kind of doing fasting, but eating more than what I am supposed to. In the sense, earlier I was eating once in 24 hours. Now I'm eating once or twice or sometimes twice in 24 hours. I'm working on it. I'll go back to the one time of fasting, one time a day, right? So, my suggestion. But before we get there, this always fascinates me, or I get a smile or get a kick out of this. What is it I'm talking? It is always surprises me. Sometimes we do not believe in ancient science or wisdom. Right? As I said, every religion has it, the scriptures has it, right? Ancient knowledge, this is that fasting is good, it's good for your health. But yet we don't believe it until somebody do a research or present a paper and some kind of results comes, and suddenly it becomes, hey man, we got to do this, right? So we wait to spend thousands of dollars and time and everything in our research and modern science to prove. Thank God, at the end, the modern science is agreeing with the ancient science, the wisdom, age-old wisdom. I'm happy with that. But it always make me smile and wonder why we wait so long. Why something is not done, right? Now, after the research and all the studies and papers, this and that, we have lots of words. I'm just using a couple of words here. We call it either intermittent fasting or time restricted eating. Different, but very simple, man. Fasting. In India, we call upvas, right? Basically, what you are doing is not eating for certain period of time. That's the fasting, right? So that's why we say time restricted eating. Okay. Why fasting? Right? This is an important uh, question. One must understand and think, ponder about it. Why we need to fast? Okay. Hey, any machine that we created so far, I'm sure it needs rest. Cannot run continuously, right? About our body is also a fabulous, a miraculous, an incredible machine. In order to function properly, it needs resting too. Of course, there are certain things like respiratory system, or our heart, or our brain. Most of them, sometimes they may slow down when you sleep. I'm sure things are slowing down, but still, most of the things are working. Right? So, if you keep on eating, what is happening is when you add food, especially processed food, high sugar content or carbohydrates and all that, what is happening is your blood sugar level, the glucose level increases. That's when the hormone insulin kicks in to control or to take out an excess sugar levels or glucose from your bloodstream and put it to, usually it will take it to the liver and maybe then to the pancreas and eventually everywhere deposit, right? Extra things. Everywhere, eventually it go and deposit in the skins. That's where you start seeing the deposits everywhere, and especially our most important organs also, which we call visceral fat and all of it, not good. But our bodies are designed for that, to store some other fat. Why? Let's say, hey, today morning I ate food, by any reason I'm going out, let's say, for a whole day, there is no access to the food. I should not starve to death, right? At that point of time, body has a mechanism to extract that fat stores and consume so that, hey, you won't uh, die for the hunger or lack of food. Right? So body is designed that, but the challenge is what is happening is they're continuously, constantly, frequently eating the blood. Every time the blood sugar goes up, the insulin kicks in. Very simple thing. Of course, apart from reaching what basic functions of insulin, any excess glucose level of sugars are being transported to the storages, right? That we need to avoid. Only thing you can avoid is by doing the fasting. Means the input is restricted or limited. That's when you take the fat, the storage, right? For example, if somebody, let's say, working, he has a job. God forbid somebody got laid off. What they do? You access your savings. Meanwhile, till you when you're in between the jobs, right? Same thing. When you're in between your food, eating food, we access the storage, right? Okay. Now, where do you go from here? Yes, fasting is good. We said, hey, it's definitely good and useful, and it is required also. But where do you go from here? What does it mean for fasting? Every person's body is different, right? Everybody has a different need, different lifestyles, different health conditions, right? So the best person is you. You yourself need to consider what to do and where do I start. Okay? My general recommendation is this: intermittent fasting. Of course, it's just simply called fasting or upwas, but I'm saying, hey, intermittent fasting because everybody understands easily. I don't have to make too much. So it says 16 by 8 intermittent fasting. What does it mean? 16 hours we are going to fast. We do not eat any food, any kind of food, but we drink certain liquids and all that. And only 8 hours window for you to eat food, right? So 16, during 8 hours window you are eating, and rest of the 16 hours you are fasting. That's called intermittent fasting. Right? But what happens is, just make a change, man. Tomorrow onwards, I want to do it, like intermittent fasting. Right? But what you do is you can do it. You have willpower. Your body can accept. All are there for you. But what you do is you have to do lifestyle changes. Certain lifestyle changes. Some people work in the night. Some people work early in the morning. All that. What kind of times you are working, or what kind of lifestyle you have. Based on that, you have to chart out a program and make up your mind that, hey, this is what I'm going to do it. If you are eating, let's say, 3 times, 4 times a day now, you chalk out a program and make a gradual changes such that this becomes your lifestyle. You're not talking about intermittent fasting, this and that. You are saying it's my lifestyle. That's how you want to do it. You are not going to want a diet. This is not a diet. This is a journey, life's journey of eating food. How you eat, what you eat, when you eat. Of course, if you have any help needed, feel free to connect to us. In the description, we'll put our link for our Facebook page and all. You can connect to us. We can do the consultation and help you. One-on-one session and discuss in detail about how you can accomplish your goal. Right? But you need to chart out a program and make a gradual changes so that this is going forward, not coming back and revisiting again and again. As I said, I was doing very good, but I wanted to do an experiment or research because I work with the clients and share my results. So I changed it. So now I'm working back again. So getting very soon I'll be on my complete intermittent fasting or one-time eating lifestyle again, right? So lifestyle changes are important, but we do slowly. And also, if you have any health condition, feel free to discuss with your healthcare professional. It's also important, right? So with that, we are done. But I hope this video helps you and you believe that fasting is good enough for you, and you start from right now, right there. And also, please feel free to share this video and subscribe to everybody. And with that, we are done. Looking forward to see you in another video. Happy fasting. Happy healthy.